Guys, welcome from me, Championship Manager 0102. A little bit of upcoming content on its way over the next week or so. Now, all being well, I'll be able to thrash out a few of these videos on Friday because I've actually booked a day's holiday, which the wife doesn't know about yet. So, you know what? She's going to think I'm going to make out that I'm doing it for, you know, like a day together and shit. Clearly, I'm not. It's so I can catch up on videos. So we've got the latest instalment on the Matt and Ross save that was sent to me this morning. I'm quite looking forward to that, seeing where we're at with that. Hopefully we're at the end of another season and we can see if Matt has continued to dominate their game, and more importantly if Ross has got off his arse and stepped it up. We are now into season 136 with the three man, myself, Pep and Ian. We really kicked into that yesterday. Well, I say kicked into it, we had an hour and we're off and running. It's a bit of a slow burner, that can be, because it's a lot more difficult for three of us to be online and to have a suitable time for us. We've got myself and Matt, you know, me and Matt's game continues to just hit new heights, and it's brilliant. And I stay in contact with Matt pretty much on a daily basis, and we are like a couple of fucking geeks. Yeah, we just talk about our game like fucking children. But I think it's for the love of the game, and that's what this channel is dedicated to. You know, a game that is over 22 years of age and still dominates a lot of our lives. Now, there is another video coming that I'm going to do. Now, I've in the last week or so, I created a database. Now, this is not my strong point. This is pretty much only my second attempt at it. I created a World Super League. I actually released it a couple of days ago. I released it on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, on the Facebook Championship Manager group, the proper one, none of them bullshit ones by that fucking gaming Robbo twat. The proper one with 8,000 odd, that's the best way to look at it. There's about 3 on there, but the one with just over 8,000 members. I released it and you can download it there. It's a World Super League. Now, before I go any further, let me specify that the top 2 divisions, I've used a ranking system which I got offline. The website is in the comments of that Facebook post. People said, why are they in the Premier League? Why are they in the second tier? I use the top 2 divisions purely from a website. So don't fucking have a go at me because I'll put Aston Villa in the top flight. And then I've obviously used England as a base league. So there's 4 divisions. There is one quick thing about that Super League, is you can't start as a non-league team, but all the non-league teams have been withdrawn and replaced with European teams and world teams. I've chucked the Saudi teams in it. I've chucked teams like Boca Juniors, Sao Paulo, etc, etc. And it's unique. I've used the current update, and I've used Nick's latest patcher, and it took me a little bit of time, but it's all good fun. It makes the Champions League a little bit obsolete, but it's just all domestic really. I've done renaming and all that sort of shit, but like I said, I'm gonna try and show you that on Friday. I'll try and, what I'll do is I'll do a video for that, show you what's what and give you a bit of a guide. There is a readme within the download. Once you've extracted it, it is really imperative you read that readme just to sort of give yourself a little bit of a heads up with it. There's a guy, I forget his name, second name's Dunn, I think it is, Tony Dunn, I think. He's been giving me feedback. He's got a game going as Liverpool on the Super League, or the World Super League, and he's saying it's great, and which is always good to hear. It's good to hear feedback. It's good to hear criticism as well, but you know, like I said, this is only my second time, so there's going to be flaws in it. There's going to be flaws in it. And I've used a lot of my own specifications within the misc patches of Nick's, my own personal. I even made it, now this was a big one, right? I made the whole database non-wibwob. So the AI have no wibwob. You know, like when they have their 4-3-3, the striker is wibwobbed, or the 4-4-2 where the goalie is wibwobbed. That ain't happening because I've used a certain PCT pack where they won't have it. On the flip of that, I've made it that you as a human player cannot wibwob your players. You can't load a tactic, so you can't load a wibwob, and you can't. The wibwob screens have been disabled, so you can't do that. And again, that is to the genius work of Nick. So that is coming. That is coming coming soon hopefully this Friday. I mean, if I'm going to spend a bit of time with some videos on Friday, I might do a couple of player profiles. So if you've got a couple of player profiles that you want doing, let me know. And if you want a shout out of who you want doing, let me know. I'm thinking of a couple of players that I ain't done yet. Montero, I think, should be done. Montero was one that stuck out for me. I think we need to do Montero. I think have I done Buffon yet? I can't remember if I've done Buffon. I don't think I have. So I think Montero and Buffon are on my to-do list. And if you've got any saves you want analysed, oh, that was it. Shit, Mike Evangelou, he sent me his save as well. I don't know if that's a new game or not. That's on my agenda. He sent me his latest journeyman save. Again, I don't know if that's a continued from one of his old ones or if it's a brand spanking new one. Who knows? But that's it from me and guys. And if you want any other content doing on CM, anything that I've not done before, something different, let me know. Let me know. I mean, most of the categories I've covered at some point. What I am also going to do is I'm going to do a rerun of the Created a Network game. It was actually my very first video on this channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rerun that, redo it, and hopefully for those of you that have subscribed sort of like in the last year, 18 months, you might have missed that first video, because I think that was my first video 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago to the day, 2021, yeah. So, yep, anything you want doing, let me know, guys. Till next time, take it easy.